There I put my controller. Alright. Alright, let's see now. Alright, now I have it up. I'm running here. I don't know much about this game, but I know there was something about time travel and something like that. That's what I know basically about it, because I only watched a short like trailer for this, so I don't much know about this game yet, so but this will be interesting. Okay. Settings. Yep, I better check out the settings. Yep, English language. No, subtitled background. I think I will let it be as it is. Interface. Okay, that was interface. Video. Motion blur. Oh man, I hate motion blur. Can I turn it off completely? No. Maybe if I put it to 50%. I don't like motion blur at all. It's just make the game blurry. As I see it at least. I think I will leave it as it is. Yes. I guess I can always change it later if I want to. And new game. Okay, let's see what this is. Kind of a type of a game then. I have no clue really. I just know it's something about time traveling to ancient times or something like that. That's basically what I pick up from the trailer I watched at least, so... Present day.
Hey! You're alive! When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Yeah, who am I? I don't know. What? Say what? What? Now I don't understand. This is the body type. That's really not making me any wiser to say, to be honest. Well, I guess I take that, and I don't know anyway how I will look like. By the side of coin, that's not really informal, I gotta say. And I'm gonna have my name as well, okay? Yeah. Alright. Well. Let's go with that then. Save choices and continue.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
I barely remember anything. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Oh, I see. There is different choices here. Years of studying history gave you occasional insights into the ancient world. I was an occurred merchant soldier. You have a military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You'll have to use them. Okay, adequately, since there's no way to get more. I was a run from below. Law. Fugitive. Your time on the run for authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. Hey, I guess archaeologist, or I barely remember anything. That would be good, I think. Occasional insights into the ancient world. Okay, let's go with the first one then, I guess.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what.
Intriguing.
There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Mind if I ask some question first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You're not even going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, that's a strange woman, eh? She wants me to rescue a dude, and she doesn't want to tell her first name even. That's a strange lady there. Right.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Oh, that explains why she didn't want to tell her first name, I guess. Alright, let's see now. There's like... I watch a lot of American videos, so... about Karen, European Karen, and all that, so... Alright, let's see now. All those that's funny, all those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh? That's funny, that's just what I thought about.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Italy, eh? That's all the questions I had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
All right, I'm in.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
A flashlight, eh? Thank you very much. Alright. What is that? Don't I have some bread? You didn't even offer me some food here. Alright. Let's go to the ruins then, I guess. Can I jump in this game? Apparently so. I don't know if this is the ruins. I hope it is. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Tip, hold L2 to sprint. Oh, I hold in R2 instead of L2. Yep, now it's working. Yeah, this game looks kinda nice. I think it was it Unreal 5 engine or Unreal 4? I'm not sure. It must be Unreal 4, because this is PlayStation 4, so I don't know if PlayStation 4 can handle even Unreal 5 engine. I don't know. Maybe. Is this supposed to be a ruin? What? Well, Al's note. Alright.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place."
Oh,
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Al Worth. That's an unusual name. Al Worth. Me? What's that? Did he take a photo or something? The door closed behind me. That's strange. What? What's going on here? Hey, oh. I think I will have to walk on that thing here. I think I need to go here. Alright, let's get down here. Holy crazy. Great. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I think that was the only way I could go, so. Find the entrance to the secret city. Alright. Hey, who's that? flashlight, right? How did I use that now? What? Is that wood? Oh. Ha! I wanted to... Oh, I want it back. God damn it. You can play it like that as well? What the hell? Tourist. That's funny. You could play in all these different styles. Embossed, old film, black and white, western, Mad Max, The Matrix, Las Vegas, Hellish, Game Child, Mosaic. Yeah, this looks... That doesn't look really nice. Mosaic. This looks really old. This looks like a game from early 90s now. Like a PC game from early 90s if I would play like this, but I'd rather play it like it should be. Hey, oh, I wanted to get back default, eh? Yep, there we got a flashlight here. That's good. That's all I wanted. To have the flashlight turned on. Oi! Whoop-de-doo! A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? Yep. Hey? What happened? Oh, okay, it's loading. I thought the game froze on me or something first. Just got to get a little bit worried until I saw the loading symbol down there. Okay, can I go through the door now? All right. Hey, who said that? Kind of creepy looking statue, say. Hey, where the heck? Where am I? Looks like a strange place. A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. And we've got something else. A spooked Roman. A Roman legionary in a state of terror. Yeah. Do I knock? Okay, I thought I knocked it over first, but not. Alright. And that must be another Roman soldier, I guess. Take it. I think I'm supposed to get here. Golden statue. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Is this a horror game or I start to wonder? It's like starting easy here and becoming like horrible, like a horror game maybe. I didn't check out real closely when I downloaded this game, so I might be in for a surprise. I don't know. He has hanged himself. What? A golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? Now that's bloody strange, eh? Yeah, he got modern clothes on him, that's for sure. Looks like almost like a leather jacket or something like that.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Oh, sounds spooky. Another terrified one. I can't move. A young Roman woman in state of panic. Hey, Alan, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Downloaded a new game today called The Forgotten City. I have just started. I have not played this for really long. I was supposed. It started like in a mysterious way. I was supposed to search for a guy here, and yeah, and I found him hanged. And there's a lot of like frozen statues and everything here. Really, a little bit strange. Seems kind of cool. Yeah, everything's good. I've been really had a tummy ache for a couple of hours. I had for dinner I had a charcoaled grilled pig steak, and I poured some. After it was done, I poured on some. I melted some butter and poured it on, and put some salt on it, and had a couple of 2 slices of toast. That was really good. It was like kind of little small steak. It was like 750. What is it now? Kilograms? Is that right? 150 kilograms? No, that can't be right. Anyway, it was really good. Yeah, I have never heard about this game before. I was just looking for the library if they had put on something new, and then I saw this game. Thought it looked kind of interesting, so. Hey, someone whisper this way. I think I'm on the right way then, I think. Wait a moment. Yeah, maybe I am. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, here is the portal, eh? I have no clue where I will end up when I go through this. This looks like a strange thing here. Alright, let's go. A wormhole or some kind of type. It almost looks like Stargate or something like that. When I travel through, like, the wormhole. This game? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. The Forgotten City was a mod for Skyrim? Really? I had no clue. Where am I now? This looks really nice. Got some nice graphics. But I can play it in other graphics if I would like to as well. If I press this button here, I can play. No, wait a moment. Can't I do it anymore? I can play it like. What? What's going on with this? Embossed historical old film. I can play it in historical black and white, and I can play it in western, in Mad Max, in the Matrix, and in cinematic Las Vegas, and in Hellish, and Retro Game Child. Yeah, it's kind of cool, I think. Yeah. And look at this now, Retro Mosaic. It looks like an old PC game from the early 90s. When you look at this, well, I prefer the better one, you know, better graphics, you know. And I have got a little bit more. This looks like it might be a PC game from '95 or something like that. Oh no, what happened?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Oh man, I need to take away that filter. I was just going to demonstrate it, not playing in this shit. God damn it. Well, I have to... Yeah. I was not supposed to play in this. I have to change it back after this. I'm Henrik, and I just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly?
That doesn't help me. Is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your loss?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the Golden Rule, and the punishment for breaking it's... well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Alright, lead away.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe
I need to get it back to normal. Okay, now it's
As
better.
you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Alright, I can talk to her later.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it, and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh.
Cabbage and weed.
Gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without
I must have heard it
flesh
wrong.
or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me.
Alright, lead away,
The
sir.
only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong.
Oh,
One of
another
us
one
in
fresh
10
out of the
would
bards, I
die
take it.
for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock.
Yeah, I like
Because
to
the
eat those.
Golden Rule
Yeah, I love those
is
salty
exactly
snacks
10
here.
times worse. The
Yeah, I eat
magistrate
them
can
every
explain
once
the
in a
rest.
while.
Who's up these stairs?
Oh, he did go up the stairs. What? What did you do?
Another one fresh out of the bards, I take it.
I can talk to her. Hello.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want? I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation? I trust you can see yourself out.
Ah, she was doing a... I won't say it. Yeah, she was a kind of a little bitchy. Right. Let's see. I think this is the person I need to talk to, I guess. Howdy!
Citizen. We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Do you like to eat salty licorice snacks in Mexico? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I like them. I'm here in Sweden. It's really good. I like sour sweet as well. Like one thing I really love it's those what are they called now? It's like an English snack, but it's with it's sour and salty and sweet at the same time. God damn it! Why can't I remember what they are called now? I just had some of those, like maybe 1.5 weeks ago, and I can't bloody remember the name of it. That's so strange. No. I can't remember what they're called. It will come to me. Sometimes I lose things, you know. Yeah, you never tried them, yeah? Yeah, they're good. And we got something called salta fiskar as well. Like salty fishes. It's like wine gums. That was the candy I was thinking about. Like, it's like sweet sour wine gums. That's something I really love. That's really yummy. Regular wine gums is really good as well. It's like an old candy from England. Originally, like from 1800th century, or was it something around that time period? At the end, or maybe like it was like from the early 1900th century. I'm not sure. It's kind of old candy though, but it's really good. But I prefer those when they're sweet sour. That's really yummy. A secret city built in the mountains many hundreds of years ago. It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months.
Oh, I guess he would like those candies.
Brought together by the fates,
I guess.
living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
A city without sin? It's not a real place. Can't say I have.
Nor could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can
No, neither have I.
breaking the law here will
But this looks really cool.
the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, Ask away.
What counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Make sense to me. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. What is your legal? Isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric when I'm from. Okay, let's try that then.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
My mistake.
I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
What did you mean when you said Prosperina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
You're right, I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us, of this city?
You'd all have been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
If I do this, will you help me get me back to my own time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
I think so.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
All right, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it will win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
All right, I get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, questioner. Figure out who's mostly like to break the golden rule and inform Sentius. Right? Guess I need to go and chat with a lot of people here, eh? Oh, she's gone. That lady who was here. No, she's here.
Oh, look, you're back. How lucky for me. What is it now? I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the Magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly.
Ah, yeah, I
What
got
are
the
you
same
doing in
thing
here?
back again.
Why are you dressed like that? You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Maybe it's best if you don't go insulting good gods, just in case.
Oh, I'd say it to their faces if they had the courage to show themselves. Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought. I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
I suppose we'll find it out sooner or later, eh?
I suppose we will.
I'll be going now.
I trust you can see yourself out.
No problem. No problemo. Oi. Up. 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 What? Oh, it's him.
Citizen?
Howdy, partners. Got a exerciser here. Howdy.
two talking about? Don't play dumb. I saw you. Having a shady little chat with old man Sentius up on his balcony. What's he offering you? Money? Favours? What's your vote worth to him? What else would you be murmuring about on election day? Mark my words, Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day. And if I tell him you've sided with that feeble old has-been, that you've been trying to undermine his hard-won victory, you'll have picked the wrong patron. Got it? Good, then stay out of it. Nobody likes Caput Murdae foreigners interfering in an election. Can't hurt. I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected. He's going to announce it in his victory speech. Just you wait and see. We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem. Malleolus, of course. If old man Sentius can't even protect his own daughter, how can we trust him to protect us? Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Not the friendly fellow, that one. Not the friendly fellow at all. Oh, this is another place. Maybe I should take a look at this one as well. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I see. Damn it, where's the stairs? Right there where it was. Yeah, a real friendly guy indeed. Oh,
hey,
base.
You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal? Ugh, why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground. And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal. What any sane person would have done. I legged it out of there and put a sign at the door to warn the others. Good idea.
Oh, where am I now? Why are you here? Some whispering voices here. Maybe it was that statue over here who was talking to me. Food, apples and mushrooms. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as the servant's problem. Maybe I should take a look upstairs here. If there's something here. Right then. Is this the door out or what is that door? Yep. This must be... Yeah, it's the same place. Just another door.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Oh, hey, wait. Hello.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, this game looks really cool, man. Why not? I have time.
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic, realizing only a select few possess such powers. Says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Or perhaps it's the gods. Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test, and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. I just say I agreed, I guess.
I'm pleased to hear it.
What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?" The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
What's a Vestal priestess?
You really don't know? You are from far away, aren't you? Well, I am one of the priestesses, charged with keeping the sacred flame in Rome's shrine of Vesta burning. I take it you know who Vesta is?
Yes, I do.
Excellent.
How did you end up here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
It's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from.
Older? I see. I wonder if... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember, and see if you notice any patterns.
All right, I'll do that.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
I will be careful.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
I'll get right on it.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
All right. I will do that. I'm going to ask this grumpy guard here.
The name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me. Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Oh, okay. Okay, but you're nowhere near an
You
arena.
want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunners. Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Yep, he's a tool. Not a pleasant dude. I think I need to go and open the door. It's so warm in here. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I need to really open the door to outside because, god damn it, I got almost 29 degrees Celsius inside here, so I'm starting to sweat a lot. That should help. I put on the fan as well at the highest. Yeah, I definitely should buy an AC. During the summer it gets really hot sometime. Oh, I can already feel the fresh air coming inside, so at least the air is getting better at least. It's really hot today, so but it feels a lot better now. The air, when I put on the fan on a higher level, so yeah, but an air conditioner, that would be really nice to have. Oh, I was coming that way. Oh, we got another geezer here. Howdy!
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
No, not electricity is not that expensive, but an AC, that's expensive. It costs like a couple of thousand kroners. So that's more expensive than electricity, to be honest. It's really expensive to buy an air conditioner here in Sweden. I don't know why, but it is. So what I have to do with fans and open the door for the summer. I know the feeling. I lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people
Corona, COVID-19, eh?
Nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
That's really good. So I'm sitting on a Carlsberg. That's a kind of good beer. I think... I don't know what you... what? I don't know, but do you ever get a feeling of these statues watching us? When you're not looking, like they're waiting for something. I don't like it. I think you're right.
Of course I am. Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us? No. Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia and Tigris. Babylon province.
Babylon.
I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. One they call Ironclads.
Why are you still wearing your legionary armor?
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon?
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Alright.
If we have to.
Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
Alright. I'll be going now.
Whatever.
Alright. Whatever, dude. This music really makes me think of a game. I watched another guy play on stream some time. What was it called now? We are all going to the rapture or something like that. It was similar kind of music in that game, like this. We are all going to the rapture. Also. I don't remember exactly what the name of the game was, but it's something like that. Going to the rapture or something like that. This music really makes me think of that game. Me nequid frvntör nuli nokre noll. I have no clue what that means, but no clue whatsoever. Where am I now? Where am I now? Hey, Where am I? Have I been here? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to get in here. I don't think I am. What was that? Translate. Whoever defected here needs to see a doctor. Oh, now I see. Whoever defecated here needs to see a doctor. Someone took a dump on the floor or something like that. They took a shit on the floor. Defecated, eh? Someone took a dump on the floor and they typed right that whoever defecated here needs to see a doctor. I can imagine someone had a loose tummy or something like that. I don't see any poo here, but maybe they clean it up. I don't know. That's funny. Maybe I haven't been here after all. I don't know. I should take a little better look here, just in case. I might have been here. I'm not sure. Bottle examine. It's text there. A fermented fish sauce used as a condiment. Whoever lives here must love this stuff. Garvim. I don't think there's anything in the bottle, but... Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Banner. A legendary banner from the first Italica. This must belong to Horatius. What's that? Garum, a fermented fish sauce used as a... what is this? It gives a faint salty aroma. Right. Okay. Maybe they are the same. I don't know. Yep. Yep, they are the same. Here we got some kind of a head or something. An ancient Roman cavalry helmet with an enclosed face mask and plume made of dyed horsehair. Yep. All the bottles are the same here. Alright.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and
What?
lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again.
Oh, there were
You're
people
in a
here
world
after
of
all.
your own, aren't you?
Hello.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Yeah. And you are as charming as you're beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What? You can want to be...
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
I got a trophy called Smooth Talker. I don't think I messed it up completely. That must be an ironic trophy, I think. What's your story?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
That's just funny. Heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
I don't have denarii.
How embarrassing for you.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Do you know a way out of here?
You know, normally I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
Or I was asking for an escape from the city.
I guess that went right over your head. Never mind. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it? Is it worth, say, 1,000 denarii to you?
Isn't that kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here knowing there's a way out?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
I don't have that kind of money right now.
Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others on occasion.
Yep, she's a gold digger, that lady there. I'll be going now.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, gold digger. That's what you're. I'm going to talk to the lady here. Who is that? I don't remember her name. Livia. Yeah. See what she has to say about it.
Ixion turns. Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the Forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Yeah, I love gold. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
What do you think about the golden rule? Can you tell me about the pattern you saw? Maybe I should try that instead. She look a little bit weird out. They look just like she's been sleeping in a cave for the last 10 years or something like that. I think. Alright, let's see now.
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed.
Yeah.
I'll say no more.
Yeah, she needs a hot bath, definitely. That's for sure, man. A hot bath and maybe to calm her hair and all that. A hot bath and some soap and all that. And maybe a little bit of makeup as well, maybe. And some clean, nice clothes. Then she will be good as new, I think. What's your story?
The bloodless shadows.
Oh man, I pressed that again. God dang.
Some crowd the Forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
All right, fair enough then, I guess. I'll be going now.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
You'd say? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take a look up here as well. See if there's something here. Oh. Dump, 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 dump. Here we got a bed. I wonder... What the heck? Oh, it was statues here. I think the statue moved its head. That's funny. I wonder how that lady would react if I... He watches through their eyes? This room seems to be locked up or something. Ah, yeah. What is that? Right, lady.
49 Beladies fetch again, with incessant labor, the water they have lost.
She doesn't react on my flashlight. That's strange. Have you seen a flashlight before? I thought she would react a little bit more. No, she did not. Mm-hmm. That's kind of strange. What was that? A ceramic ink jar. The innkeeper's appears to be made from soot and water. Where's that paper then? This is your final warning, sinner. Uh-huh. Interesting. Yeah, I have been there. Okay, time to get out of here then, I guess. What does this say then? Archaeologist insight. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Handsome.
Hey-o. Gold digger? I gotta call her something back. Gold digger is a soothing thing to say, I think.
You stay away from my money.
Yep, she's definitely obsessed with money, eh?
Attack or pursue the stone that always retains.
Obsessed with cash. I think it's a sin in itself, I guess. Being obsessed with money. Well, I guess it's a point of view. Oh, no. Can I have an apple? What's that? A relief! Accepting a great circular portal of Prosperina, the Roman goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. Her story is a grim one. It said she was abducted by Pluto and forced into marriage against her will. Oh, it was that one. I thought I was pressing that bowl, but apparently not, eh? Yeah, was the place I started the game, so... Where's that dude? Maybe someone here is down here. Let's check it out. Is that... Oh, it's that the same bloody place again. Yep. Can go down the other way. Thought it was another way down here as well, so check it out. Here we got another. Here we got some place. Check this out. Here we got some place as well. I need a flashlight for this one. Hey! I don't think I have been here. Interesting. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Yeah, I think this game looks really nice for being PlayStation 4 game. It's really... Well, there's a lot of good looking PlayStation 4 games, to be honest, so... Oh, here we got that dude. Hello. Gracious.
What now? I'm a legionary of the First Italica.
I have not spoken to him.
Here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say. And the others. And making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals. I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. And pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then... nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But... I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Alright, just... Oh shit, man! I'm clumsy. Just pouring some red port into my glass here. I'm sorry to hear that.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Sentilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit. He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion. By threatening to execute 1 in 10 men, the idea is to ensure order and discipline among everyone. And it works. If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like hundred-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check. It's brutal, of course, but effective. The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Where I'm from, that would be considered collective punishment, which... Are you saying you're in favor of it?
What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers-in-arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing.
Let's talk about something else.
If you like.
Do you know a way out of here?
I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested.
Can I see the citizen register?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Really? Aquessa, class commoner. Dupy, what the... I'm seeing it, I need to get new eyeglasses, I think. Class, commoner, duty, tavern keeper, quarters, tavern in slum, notes, claims to know a way out. Claudia, class, patrician, duty, wife of Malleus, quarters, Villa Central, notes. Decius, class commoner, duty, merchant, general, quarters, forum notes. Next page. Domictus, oh shit, I got a problem reading those letters. It's like really some type of letters are really hard, like seeing. I don't know why. It's like the same with when it comes to like cursive writing. I have a big problem reading cursive writing for some reasons. I don't know why. Maybe I have like a half partially, I don't know, problem with dyslexia maybe. Maybe I have half dyslexia, I don't know. I can't read all normal letters, but when it comes to cursive writing, I have a little problem sometimes. Okay, let's see now. Domictus, class commoner, duty, malicious guard, quarters, slum, notes. Dubious, class commoner, duty, unable to work, quarters, slum, notes, imprisoned in warehouse. Equita, class patrician, duty, vestal priestess, quarters, villa, lower, notes. Fabio, class commoner, duty, baker, quarters, slum, notes, blah blah blah. Galerius, class commoner, blah 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 blah. Oh man, that's a lot of things to read here. Hannibal. That's an interesting name. It's like that movie, eh? I think it was a movie that's called Hannibal. Hannibal. Why does it sound so familiar? Was it like of a cannibal named Hannibal or something like that? I don't know. I'm confused now. I think I remember a movie called Hannibal. It was like about a cannibal or something like that. Quarter slum. Horatius. Alright, never mind. Can I get back now? I don't want that. So, well, shit, man, I could just press triangle and read it like this. Yeah, well, hell, man. I didn't realize it. That's just stupid of me. Let's see, yeah. Really, Claudia. And we got it in letters that I can read much better. And I've been drinking as well a little bit, so yeah, never mind. Do I really need to take that? I don't want it.
Of
damn
course.
Alright. I'll be going now.
Alright.
Alright. Sayonara, compadre. What's this? Right. Yeah, this is really calming game. Oh, here we got that dude here. Let's see if he got something to say. Hello! Hello, dude. What's up?
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your investigation? Of course. What is it? Are you sure you've spent enough time investigating to make that call? It seems to me you've barely had enough time to scratch the surface. It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No. It was nothing. I better go back to return.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Yeah. Smell you later. Oh, damn it, it's warm in here. Hey, it's so bloody hot in here. The priestess. Hey. I think I need to go down there after all. When I think about it. Let's try to do it one more time. Oh, I could get down there after all. That's cool. Right. Let's check it out. Let's twist and shout like we did last summer. Let's twist and shout like we did last... What? Holy fucking Christ, man! What the fucking hell, man? Shit! Fucking hell! Fuck! Shit! Oh! Oh! Run, you son of a bitch! God damn it! Oh, Jesus, man! Oh man, I wasn't expecting that. I had no way to defend myself or something like that. Jesus. God damn it, I almost got a heart attack there. God damn it, skeleton attacks me from nowhere. It was that's so strange. God damn. God damn it. Oh man. I don't want to get down there again. Getting attacked by a skeleton, eh? I gotta find a weapon or something to defend myself before I go down there. Don't tell me I'm down there again. I'm getting out of here. Jesus. Oh. Yep. I didn't expect that like a golden skeleton would start running against me. He asked for help while he attacked me. That's so strange. And he asked for be killed, or he wanted to die, and he attacked me. That's bloody bizarre. I think it is bizarre. Alright. I'm sorry, oh. I just said a little while ago that this game is so calm and relaxing, and then a couple of minutes later I get attacked by a goddamn skeleton.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Good evening.
Arve again. Did you find what you need?
What's the status of the election?
It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger.
Oh,
Why
see.
do you ask?
Who's allowed to vote?
all of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
Can I vote then?
Well, you're not a citizen yet, so no, I'm afraid not. But if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election. By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course. I'm responsible for announcing it and making sure the procedures are followed.
Can we start the election now?
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk. But I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
Never mind.
As you wish. Certainly.
I've been asking people about how they wound up here.
And did you notice anything? A pattern?
Nothing.
Oh, well then. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
I should, yes. I'll be going now.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
I will. So a guy with a blue shirt walking here. Let's see if he got something to say. Howdy! What's that? Stranger?
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people, that kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Tell me about the city's history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
It's Greek, eh? Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek art and architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived.
Oh.
Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell. You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out the way inside.
That's a good one, Alan.
I suppose we'll never know.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. They look really generic, you know. Like, yeah, I think you got it right there. Yeah. Tell me about this city's history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of
What
years
the
ago.
heck, did I ask
which
that
means
already?
Romans
God
have
damn
been
it.
arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me.
Oh
The
damn.
oldest shrine in this avenue
Can I
isn't
jump over
Roman
this?
at all. It's Greek.
No, God. Okay. Yeah, I could. Can I? No. Yes.
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the
Skip,
Romans arrived. Which could
right.
really be if only they were...
Alright. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Do you know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the Golden Rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Noviomagus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
What are you going to vote for?
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
I'm going to go now.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah. Sayonara. I want to see. It was like a. It's a woman walking around here a while ago. See if I can find her. I don't think I have been in here. Oh, here we got some people. Luciretta, hello?
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Julia. She was a good woman. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the Golden Rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that Silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again.
Oh.
I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
Uh-oh. Oh man, it's a storm coming. Yeah. Yeah, man, I see you on Pale stream, if not, you know. I hope I can stay awake, because I really want to see him play. I think he's going to play Resident Evil 1, I think. So I catch you, if I not get tired and fall asleep, I will definitely be on Pale stream, so. I'll catch you later, man. Have a good one. Yeah, we'll have fun, you know. Catch you later, Alan. Eh?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up. My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked, and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here. It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating
Alright, I see the pattern already.
And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
They will wake up on a riverbank and end up in the city.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I suppose. Sure. What do you want to know? I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolus' villa, and they are quite secretive. Gladly. Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What happened? What the hell is going on? What? Holy shit! What? What? Really? Ah. What the heck? Looper, eh? Oh, this game loops. I see.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina? I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it. Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably. All right. See you around.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you? What is it, citizen? All right.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Scintilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
Not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it.
As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
Arve. A new face. Arve, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed? Oh, well then. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livy's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first. Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Silphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away. No, now it's fine. I can't afford to wallow here, and I need the distraction. What's on your mind? Oh no, sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her, but that was Nevia, and she went a little mad. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good, too. Until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out, and you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace. Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
Alright, is this the palace? I don't know. Maybe.
A fellow traveler from a faraway land. Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India. And never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail? Is this a riddle, or perhaps you mean to say you feel like you are ahead of your time? I feel the same way. Another reason for us to stick together. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps? Shh! Not so loud! What are you playing at? I must ask you to stop that at once! Have you not been told about the last attempt? Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. Ah, it is a long story.
It's not as if I'm going anywhere. What?
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out. They have! I am getting to that. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place, and so I say it is best to not even discuss it aloud. Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate. Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The Golden Rule has merely brought it into focus. If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, "Avoid doing what you would blame others for doing." Regrettably, I think you are correct, my friend. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act. Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the Golden Rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not? That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way. Nothing comes to my mind, my friend.
Alright, I'll be going
I
now.
hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Sayonara.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death. I wish we could have met under better circumstances. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company. Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi. Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong. It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists. Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule. Let's hope so. Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking. Nice to talk to you.
Bleh. It's like they're using those sticks and put them up their rear asshole to dry. So like when you pooed, like it's bloody disgusting. Ay, caramba. Well, that's how they did it back in the days, I guess, maybe. They didn't have toilet paper and a toilet they could flush down the paper back in those days, so they use a sponge. They like when they have a community toilet. One guy, hey, when you're ready done with a sponge, give it to me. I need to use it. Eh? That's bloody disgusting. Eh? Hey, are you done with the sponge yet? Scrubbing your arsehole? I want to use it now. Bloody hell. Oh, I got damn it. That's I guess not. I don't know. But I guess they need to wash them regularly. Maybe this is the water is flowing here. Maybe that's for washing the sponges. Yeah, I can imagine people had a lot of problems with their stomachs back in those days. I can imagine. Oh man. Whoever defecated here needs to see a doctor. Yeah, it's all those sponges, eh? You have used a dirty sponge and you got a colon problem with your colon, eh? Got a problem with your stomach, tummy. No surprise there if you use another man's sponge or another woman's sponge or whatever. Oh, damn it. Yeah. As I say, I feel lucky I'm living this time and day, you know. Got toilet paper and all that, so yeah. Eh? Yeah, that was the place was locked. Was it that place I needed to get into, maybe, I think? Yeah.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Arve again. Did you find what you need? And did you notice anything?
Yes, I noticed something. God damn, I don't have anything more than that still.
Oh, well then. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind, and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first. Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
I will.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Scintilla, Navia, or Kabash? No sign of
any. I really missed someone. I've spoken to most people here. I might have missed something, someplace. I don't know. God. Oh, damn it. Boogers in my nose. I got boogers in my nose. Oh. Really, what thick mucus, eh? Oh man, sometimes my nose is really acting up. This is like summer and all that, so got a summertime blues. Not a blues. Earlier I had a tummy ache though because I ate too much pork steak. It was really good, but I had too much. So I ate the pork steak myself, you know. It wasn't 750 gram pork steak and 2 slices of toast with butter on it. Then I even melted some butter on the stove and poured it over the charcoal grilled pork steak. That was bloody delicious. And I put some salt on the steak as well. That was good shit. Not shit, it was very good. I mean, yeah. Summer food at its best. I think I will have a burger someday. There's some really good mustard in the fridge. Some really spicy, some hot spicy mustard. I'll make a maybe have a charcoal. Put a couple of burgers on the grill and put some nacho cheese and some spicy mustard and some Gouda cheese as well, and onion. Yeah, onions is real good on it. And hamburgers, I think. What the heck is this supposed to be? Can I take that? Oh, it's a shovel. Oh, what is this? Oh, chest. Oh, take a look at that. Now I got 341 coins. That's not bad. Yeah, do it a couple of times. And I'm a golden goose. I'm a golden goose. Damn it, my nose is starting to rin. Rin? How do you say it in English? I don't know. Nasan rinner. The nose is rinning. The nose is running. Starting to, like, pour. My nose is pouring. It's not. Because it... allergy. A little. It's pollen and everything, you know. You don't say the nose is rinning or your nose is running. That sounds completely messed wrong. English is my second language after all, so I don't get everything right. My nose is running. I guess that sounds completely wrong. It's not running, ringing, or ringing. It's just dripping, maybe. My nose is dripping? I don't know if that's the word. Yeah. Can I get up this ladder? Take a look at that. Good. That's nice. Alright. Groovy. Priestess. Bim badly bum ba bim badly bo. Jabba 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 jabba. Bim bada bum ba bim bada bo. Jabby 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 do. If I was a rich man, da ba 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 bum.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far?
I'm fine, thanks.
Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these.
Maybe
We've
I
all
was
been where you
rich
are now.
Bobby,
I
Bobby,
remember when
Bobby,
I
Bobby, Bobby, Bobby.
I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned. I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate. I hope it works out. Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go.
Cleaning and pruning the gardens,
I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me. If you like. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves, and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Alright, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Are we born with a tendency towards sin? I don't think so. I think people are fundamentally good.
You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent
of course
men
it's
and
naive.
Women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
People are assholes.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's going to be some intervention, alright.
I wish I shared your faith.
Alright, I'll be going on. So you're a Christian.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible. Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no, no. No! No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him. Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Ay, ay, ay.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire. I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb. Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Yeah, I need to go back to that girl and there and talk to her. That's what I need to do. What? It's not the right way. Where am I going? It's not the right way at all. I use that line here? And if so, how do I do that? No, 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 no. Shit, man. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. Need to find my way out of here now. Oh, maybe this was the way. I reckon. Oh, maybe this way.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads. If we have to. Whatever.
Where is she? Oh. This wasn't the right place. To find that priestess.
Help! You have to do something! A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule. Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. Hear what? What? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh. The shrine is collapsing.
Oh shit.
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's dead! Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her! Oh Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor sweet girl!
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to explain something to you. I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood? Thank you. Now tell me, Who are you people, and what is this place? Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me. I was told Quintius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You lot are all the same to me. Always sneaking off to your secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor may have tolerated your activities up until now, but after what Quintius did, those days are numbered. You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave. Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Of course you'd say that, but that's what your kind do, isn't it? Our God told us to do it. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists, there's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it. Very well, here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground and killed thousands in the process. Who are you to challenge what the Emperor says? Were you there? Do you have spies and scouts all over Rome, like he does? No, you do not. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not? Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words? And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Whichever god is responsible.
Celius. What? Shit. Oh, what the fuck, man? Damn it. Oh. Oh, damn it. Oh no. Oh, fuck, I'm stuck here. I'm soon dead. Oh shit. Yep, that didn't go as I planned, but that's what happens sometimes. Let's see, I need to load this up, so... That is kind of really intriguing game, I gotta say. God damn it. I think I will continue this tomorrow, because god damn it, I need to remember how to save the game a little bit more often. I will save it now.
Hey Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last
Did I save it? What?
I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it...
Let's see now. Save the game. So, time played. Alright, 2 hours and 48 minutes. That sounds kind of right to me, yeah. Okay, I think I will end the stream now, because I will continue this another day, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see how it turns out. But anyway, I thank you all for been watching, Alan, and everyone who's been watching and who's going to watch this in the future. And I say to you all, please have a good day, everyone, and I catch you all at another time on another day. And I hope you all have a good day or a good night, depending on where in the world you are. And I say to you all, have a good day, everyone. Sayonara. Adios.